All right, welcome back to LimFit's 2-Minute Tuesdays. Hope everyone's had a great start to the week and is getting stuck into their health and fitness goals and body composition goals. Nice easy one this week, a little bit of an interesting one. I'm going to call it shopping for success. Probably one of the most underrated tips that I can give for anyone's nutritional protocols and diet strategies, of course. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock, see if we can stick to it. All right, so quite simply, shopping for success when it comes to diet and nutritional protocols. So the number one piece of advice I can give you is before you go shopping, have a good meal. Don't go shopping when you're hungry, because basically you'll just grab anything that your heart desires, and you'll generally gravitate towards things that your brain knows will give you a sense of feeling satisfied or a sense of happiness, shall we say. So you'll gravitate towards those foods which probably aren't idealistic in terms of your nutritional and dietary or weight loss goals. So shopping for success, eat before you go shopping and make sure it's a good meal with proteins, carbs and fats in the ratios that work for you. Secondary, when you're shopping, you are shopping for the foods that are essential to your health and fitness goals first. I cannot stress that enough. Grab the foods that you know in your heart are the foods that you need to be buying. So your protein sources, your good carbohydrate and vegetable sources, and your good fat sources first. Grab those, grab the essentials. Do not go down. A good analogy I always have on this is supermarkets are set up really easy for this. When you walk into the supermarket, one side will be all your fruit and veggies, and generally down the other side will be all your meats and dairy, etc. And then there's 22 aisles of rubbish down the middle. So you can pretty much just stick to the outside, or the perimeter, shall we say, of the shopping center and of the supermarket, and basically you'll have a lot of success when it comes to your nutritional protocols. So basically, one side, the other side, maybe down the back, nothing in between, and you'll do pretty good. All the rubbish is set out in between, and it's always in the middle. So keep that in mind. So shopping for success, one, don't go when you're hungry. Have a good solid meal before you go. Number two, stick to the perimeter, focusing on proteins, good carbohydrate sources in terms of fruits, vegetables, and good sources of fats, mainly avocados, raw nuts and seeds, and then the things to accompany those meals, condiments, sauces, etc., at your own discretion. Nice simple one this week. So at the end of the day, this all comes back to the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't make things complex. Don't go shopping when you're hungry. Don't buy foods that you know in your heart that aren't going to be congruent with your health and fitness and body composition goals. You know that Tim Tams aren't going to help. All right. Another thing to look at in terms of shopping for success is the environment. We'll do a little bit of a segue here. When you're at home, you'll have certain environments that you gravitate towards certain foods when you're in those environments. A good example of this is in front of the computer or in front of the TV. Most people will gravitate towards the chips and the couch potato foods when they're watching TV. It's a tough one, but at the end of the day, if you change the environment, you change the foods that you consume in those environments. So we might touch on that in another one. That's more of a behavioral psychology subject. So I hope you got a lot out of today. So shopping for success, don't go when you're hungry and stick to the perimeter, and you will do that. That takes care of nearly 95% of, we'll call it, shopping dilemmas and no-nos when it comes to shopping for food. So I hope you got a lot out of this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or a thumb up. And we'll see you next week for 2 Minute Tuesdays. Thank you.